Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you guys how I apply my Aphogee two-step protein treatment. And whenever you're doing this protein treatment, you should always get the balanced and moisturizer to just balance out the pH in your hair. The shampoo that I'm going to be using is going to be L'Oreal's Total Repair 5 Restoring Shampoo. And also you will need a blow dryer for this, and the blow dryer I'll be using is my Conair Infinity Pro blow dryer. So let's begin. The first step is to make sure that your hair is washed. So before I wash my hair, I'm going to take out my 2-week-old braids that I had. These are the braids that I rock underneath my yummy hair extensions wig. So I'm going to take my cornrows out, and I'm going to detangle each braid with my seamless comb that I got from forgot where I got it from. I'll put the link below, but it's my Magic Star Hercules 5660 seamless comb. I love this comb. I live by this comb. So I'll be using this to detangle my hair. I'm just gonna take out each braid and detangle with my large wide tooth seamless comb. Once I'm done detangling with my last braid, I'm just going to make sure I comb throughout my whole hair just to make sure that I did detangle all the way through. So I'm going to comb the front, the back, the middle, the side, everything like that. Make sure I take out all the shed hair. I haven't washed my hair in 2 weeks, so I should have a few hair that has shed. Now on to the first step. The first step is going to be your shampoo. So the shampoo that I'm going to be using is my L'Oreal Total Repair shampoo. I'm applying it to my roots first, just to loosen up all the residue that I had, all the castor oil that I've put in my head for the 2 weeks. So I'm just rubbing it through just to release that. And I'll shampoo my hair twice with this L'Oreal shampoo just to make sure that I have no product in my hair and I'm starting off fresh. So I usually do it from the roots, and then I go to the tip, and then I rinse. The next step is detangling. So I will be detangling my hair and sectioning it off into about 6 or 8 sections. Again, using my seamless comb, my Magic Star seamless comb, working my way from the tip to the root. I am 21 weeks post, so it's kind of difficult for me to detangle my hair. So the best way for me to detangle is to do it in sections. So I like to do 4 in the front and 4 in the back, and just detangle and taking my time. It looks like I'm a little rough on my hair, but this is fast forward. I'm actually taking my very, very sweet time detangling my hair into different sections. This is what works well for me. In this clip, I'm going to show you guys how I use my contour comb. It's also a seamless comb that I got off for hotcombs.net. Yes, I remember this site. So I'm using my contour comb. One side is more of a wide tooth and the other one is more of a fine tooth. So after using my Magic Star wide tooth comb, I detangle it, make sure I get it kind of through my hair. Then I follow up with my contour comb. I go with the wide end first and detangle that way from root to tip. And then I smooth out with the other side and detangle some more. And then I just twist it off into a section, and then I am done. Ta-da! Next, I'm doing my protein treatment. This stuff smells so awful. Oh my god, I hate the smell of it. Make sure you have some clips to clip your hair up and an old t-shirt. I'm wearing an old white t-shirt here because the protein treatment is watery and it's going to drip on your clothes, so just make sure you're in a safe area. I'm enjoying doing this in my bathroom because I'm able to just let it drip into the sink. The solution's very watery, so it will run. Make sure you apply it. I am soaking it into my hair. Again, I'm 21 weeks post, so I have a lot of new growth, but I'm making sure that I pay attention to the line of demarcation. That's the part that needs the most strength, and then I just work it through. When you work with sections, you're able to apply it a little bit better. I think they advise for you to do 4 sections, but because I have so much hair, I'm doing it in 8 sections. It's easier for me to apply it to my hair. And I just make sure that it's fully saturated in my hair. It's starting to drip all over my face and on the floor. So I'm glad that I have this. I'm doing this in the bathroom. I used to do this in a bedroom in my old apartment, and it got really messy. So I like and I prefer to do it in the bathroom. So I would suggest, if you're doing this, to do it in the bathroom. So now the next step is applying heat to it. You can sit under a hooded dryer, but I prefer to use my blow dryer, which is also in the instructions. So when you blow drying your hair, just make sure not to manipulate your hair when you're blow drying. Just make sure that the protein actually gets hard. They really advise for you not to comb through your hair or tug and pull at it. So I'm just making sure that my ends are dry, and just lightly picking up my hair and drying it in between. So once your hair starts to feel rock hard, that's when you know that it is done. So I'm just tapping my hair and it feels rock hard, and it's time to rinse. I'm going to be using the Balancing Moisturizer. So what you do with this is you let your hair run underwater. You do not touch it until your hair starts to get its elasticity back. Once it gets its elasticity back, then you proceed to use the balancing moisturizer in your hair. I'm using a lot. I made sure that I got 2 big bottles so I can just saturate my hair with the conditioner. If you don't apply conditioner, your hair will break. This is a very hardcore protein treatment, and you must follow up with the conditioner. I like using their conditioner because what it does is it brings the pH balance down, so your hair is not in the shock of what it just went through. So I'm just rubbing that, massaging that through my hair. What you don't see on camera though is after I did this clip is I went back and I applied more conditioner to my hair because I felt like I didn't have enough. So I am paying good attention to the ends of my hair, and then I'm going to put a plastic bag on my head. And in here the instruction says to leave on for 2 minutes, but I think I'm going to leave it on for a half hour. Stay tuned for my next video where I show you guys how I braid my hair for my wigs. Bye!